to Sheepy Hollow, and today we are just going to be mucking around in the garage and seeing if we can get some of this, all this mess straightened out. So, oh good, don't know where to put you now. Alright. Okay, I don't want to lose stuff, so I can't remember what I brought out. Okay. So, yesterday, I finished bringing in the wood. Now this goes from the window back out to here, which is approximate, well it is 3 rows, and each piece of wood is 16 inches long. The actual dimensions here, I don't know, but I think it holds a cord of wood. So anyway, it goes all the way up to there, as you can see. Now, my little wood pile, this wood here is just for this little wood heater here, and I do have to split this, and I have some more outside for kindling, and I've got those 2 boxes, these 2 big boxes, and these 3 containers full of kindling for this winter. Now, we got 4 big bags of dog food for the hounds, and in this bag I've been saving newspapers up. We don't get the newspaper here, we get it from my mother-in-law, and she lugs, or we go and pick them up every once in a while. My wife goes there to visit her mother and her father, and I can never see getting the newspaper. In actuality, all the newspapers in New Brunswick that I know of, unless they're flown in special, are run by my neighbor. The guy who has the property around me, not the guy across the street, but everywhere else around here. If you look out, like I showed you all out there, pretty well this here, I'll show you right now. Oh, you can't see because we got fog today. Oh, there's a storm. What you doing in there? Anyway, he's got thousands of acres. I don't know how many. 25,000, 50,000, 100,000 acres and just around here. And he owns all the newspapers, the radio stations, except for the CBC, and he probably controls them as well. Anyway, so you're not really going to get the proper news if you go and pick up the Telegraph Journal or the, I don't know what Moncton's got, Moncton Times maybe, and the Fredericton Gleaner. All these newspapers are controlled by one family. Regardless, I'm not doing that. I don't read the newspaper anyway. The internet's got more than enough to fill my head up with. You just notice, see those stupid little pegs up there? I don't know why they don't, when they build something, they don't just pull them off and give one to the landowner and say, here, for the property owner. Oh, that's another thing I gotta do. I gotta fix these gates here. You can't see it there, but they don't open up very good. That one there, it's a buggered up there, up at the up at the garden. But I gotta get out here and I gotta start piling this up. I don't know where this guy is coming from. We're supposed to replace this, and I'm thinking about, I gotta maybe stick this, take this and move it over there, and then we can any of the crap wood that I cut, you know, like that I don't want to burn in the house. The pin cherry, the old apple, the poplar, and whatever. I can use it in the fire pit, and someday we'll have a hootenanny or something like that out here. We'll see. I wouldn't mind buying a pig to cook, but we got to decide to figure that out too someday. We'll see. You never know. Good day to go and listen to some music. Oh, there's the weather vane. Not much wind today. Anyway, the dog's got this dug up, and I'm going to have to come out and get that fixed and this one fixed. Maybe do that now. I don't know what this is. Kind of sandy stuff. Oh, what is that? Pulled a couple of burdocks out of here. Got to get that grass out of here. Apparently we can take a big bag of rock salt, boil it, and I can just pour it over those plants and we can get rid of them once and for all. And this gate here, I've got to fix underneath it just a little bit, maybe level it off over in this upper corner for another day maybe. Once I get this grass going out, get out of here. And clean this mess up once more for the 40th time. Not sure what to do here. I'm thinking about taking the wagon, the cart, or whatever you want to call it, from the mower in the winter time and just sticking it out there. Oh well. I'm waiting for my invite to come and go fishing. I hope it comes soon. Now, and what I'm working on here is seeing if I can clean up some of this mess again. I did pretty good here if you look at some of the previous videos from me being in here. Getting rid of it. You end up with I don't know if you guys know this or not, or feel this way. Over the years you collect all this stuff, and you always had room for it. And then you move, and you get more stuff, of course. And then all of a sudden you got no place to put it. Okay. I don't know about you guys. The great scrape wood paddle made in the United States. Who knows where the wood came from? Doesn't really matter, I guess. I got a gripe over that. But it doesn't work very good. Anyway, we're not a big barbecue family here. Now, I did score this the other day. Let me see here, grab you here. I found a rake laying in the woods or just off a road. And what I'm thinking of, if I can clean this thing up, it's all covered in tar from fixing the road. It's a good quality rake. I can take it over the hill and use it in addition with the other one for ripping apart that freaking beaver dam. So I'm not too sure. And I'll just take you over here and I'll show you the other one that I usually use. which works really good. This guy here, I don't know. This guy here, these here, really hook good into the sticks. And you can see I bent it a few times. Okay, the tines are all bent. And I've lost one of these things down at the beaver dam because I don't remember. I forgot to pick it up last fall. Or no, actually what happened was is that we got like 3 feet of snow and there's no way I could get down there. Anyway, I managed to fish out a bucket of salt over there. Or not a bucket, well a bag of salt. And what I got to do is I've got to heat up some water, add the salt to it, and I want to pour it. I'll show you over here. I don't know if you can see it or not. From here. Oh yeah, I should be able to. Out the window. All that grass. And I hate it because it's in my driveway and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And overgrown. And I don't want to use glyphosate, which is a cancer-causing crap. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm not complaining. Just saying. Now I did pick out some by hand, but let's just say that my back can't handle that very well. Okay. Now, I did fill up the dog's basketball with air the other day. I've got one of these, I don't know if it's little inflator, sticks in here, and then this goes into the hole of, I had this for football a long time ago, and geez, this thing here is probably 50 years old. Oh well. And this thing. Okay. This little pump, I don't know where it came from, but it don't pump very good. I was having a hard time filling up the mouse poop. Gotta get the old traps out. They usually set the traps here in the I got a bunch of them. Maybe I'll set them up right now. I'll show you how I get all my mice. Alright. Oh, frick's sakes. Alright. Let's get rid of some of this. Just pile it here, pile it there, pile it over there. Just keep freaking piling it. I don't ever get a new home for it. Oh, check this puppy out. This is a vise, but I can't bolt it on here because it's there's a 2x4 flipped the wrong way. And I'm kind of excited. I'd like to get this on here and then bolt it in. I've got to show you the other one. I do want to get a proper 4 or 5 inch vise, but we put this one in and it's mounted too low. This here top should be flush with the top of this, and oh well, it's just the way it is. Just other things to fix all the time. Alright, what do we got going on here? Okay. So, back to the mouse trap. I gotta find the pipes for that are over here. I'll do that in a minute. So, Mr. Bob's trapping. Here it is. A little bit of, oh. check out, see what you can see. Okay. Oh, what's that? Let's get rid of that. There. Okay. What I got here, peanut butter. Peanut butter works really good for catching mice, luring the mice. Take a little bit of peanut butter. Whack it there. 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 Now, where'd the lid go? The mice and other critters like peanut butter. You freaking filthy things. Oh. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. I should sterilize my hands after this. I'll just whip into the house and put some hand sterilizer on. Heck, you need the hand sterilizer because those freaking mice are dirty dirty things. Almost swore there. You can swear if you want on your YouTube channel, but I would prefer that we don't swear here. I swear enough as it is. Don't need to swear for... There we go. Doesn't matter. Okay. So all I'm going to do with these... Notice... Stick them where the dogs can't get them. I'll take you over here in a second. All the mice I've caught here I'll take you over here. All the mice I've caught here is over here above where we store the winter summer tires. We stick them up here. I don't know how they get up there, but they're energetic buggers, and they get up there. I used to do this, which works quite well with the barrel, with the bucket, but I don't know. Just got to keep the mice away from the dogs. They can get their own, and they do a pretty good job at it. Okay, so what you guys did? How's that? We'll have a look at here. Let's see what we got. There. Oops. Close enough. Alright. So, let's get rid of these things. Okay. Great. Can't get rid of that. This is for a bigger pot. So I'm gonna find a new home for those. That one belongs with that one. These are the smaller ones. So once I find a bigger piece of pipe, I can put these things up, put it on there. So in the meantime, and I'm positive I don't have a big piece of pipe for it. Oh, throw that there. I used to really like woodworking, but on my many moves across the world, when I left Western Canada to move to Eastern Canada, I went and sold a lot of my woodworking stuff. I had a router, table saw, skill saws. They were all electrical. Nowadays, it's all these battery-driven ones, and I do like these. These things work real good. There's that. And I use this for a little bag. It's like a tool pouch. And I gotta find a place for it. So, and there she goes, back onto the bench like always. Let's put you down this end, maybe. Over here. You gotta go in here. Oh, yesterday I fixed this little lamp. It's rechargeable, but the rechargeable batteries aren't very good, so it'll probably die. And I found this. Oh, I just found another one. What's this one for? See. Oh, dang. Oh, look at that. I bet you those batteries fit in there. Let's try one. Let's see. What the hell? Yep. Okay. I've got two battery chargers. Nice. Okay. Now, ashtray, I don't smoke. Sharpening stones, of which there's some significant. This, I gotta get I tried the wire brush yesterday. To see if I could clean that off a little better. Somebody wants to suggest what do I have to get to clean this surface off, I'd appreciate it. I don't know why it's so, it's got some kind of like a greasy, oily film to it. Sticky stuff. I don't know. And I used this yesterday. Sharpen up this little guy. I've got nothing to cut here. It's okay. And I got a whole pile of sharpeners inside. And guess what? Most sharpeners don't work very good. Seem to be, the stones work good. It used to be a meat cutter a long time ago. Now, I was going to clean these things up. I just don't. It's a power tool or something on that. Who knows what some of this stuff is. Well, I could easily throw all this stuff out and go get, well, not worry about it, but I don't want to, there's nothing wrong with it if I clean them up. So anyway, alright, now I'd like to hang these things up somewhere. They look like they're pretty good. And I bought these 5 years ago to hang stuff up with, and I never did. Well, here's something that's kind of neat. I got my wife this for Christmas, or for her birthday last week. It was over at my buddy's place. I'll give you any clues what this is for? This is for planting. You drop the seed down the hole, you don't have to bend over. But what I got to do is I got to maybe see if I got a hacksaw. I don't even know if I got that anymore. And I'll straighten it up. There's some holes in here. I don't think it'll make any difference. Fix it up so that when we're gardening next year, and we have to plant, we can do that right now, actually. Maybe do that later. What I think I'll do, check the battery here. Okay, we got half a battery left, and I got enough time to take you with me. Let's go, I'll put my rubber boots on. And let's just take a little walk up to the garden. Oh, good. Okay, let's go. You can see all the grass here. the drag thing that I made worked pretty good, except it doesn't rip the weeds out. And look at that. I gotta get rid of that. And we're waiting for a guy to come and build a frickin' woodshed, and he's supposed to be here this week. And guess what? It's Thursday already, and if he doesn't show up tomorrow, I'm gonna have to just keep the old woodshed, go hire somebody else for next year. I don't know. When you say you can do it, and you're willing, it shouldn't take a month and a half to get over here and get it done. I'm going to stay out of here today, I think. But this is where the problem is with the gate. See, it opened up right now, but it's right here. If this keeps breaking or pulling out, so instead of having a big screw through here, I'm going to put a bolt. Let's see how wet it is. What's going on here? Carrots came good there, but they sure didn't want to come in there. Oh, I love my corn. Getting there. Mom's sunflower seeds took off. We got some peas up along the fence line. And we've got too many turnips. Let's thin a few out while I'm here. If you don't thin them out, you don't get none. You won't have any. Yeah, that's way too thick. I can't even see in there. There. Oh. Gibberish. Give them a chance to grow. Oh. Mom's gonna shoot me. See, look at that. They're not even starting to form a head. Oh. I have to come in here and get these things done. This is for the dogs. Not much for eating turnip. Oh. I like a little bit of turnip. It's great with your Christmas turkey. Oh, well, that's just about there. Looking forward to getting, whoop, let me get this guy, a feed of beet greens. Yeah, see, this is too heavy. I knew that. come in here in another week. We'll get some more. You think the turnip greens would be good? There. There we go. Yeah, last year we had so many thick like this. There. Oh, my back. That we ended up with no turnips. What's going on there? Couple of onions. When the hell they get pulled out? Oh well. And those are my bush beans. And I can see, if you look over here and in between the rows there, we still got horsetail coming up. Because right along here, that rhubarb that's on the other side of the fence there, used to be the whole way up. And we managed to get it out of there. And we got some pole beans going there, it looks like, and squash or gourds or something, I don't know. And these carrots are way too thick. You can tell from looking at them. Oh well. Oh. And it looks like we might have a little bit of lettuce after all. Not much for salad. And their garlic. What's going on here? Ah, for freak's sakes. Garlic looks pretty rough, actually. No, that's not garlic. That's a hunk of grass. I'm pretty sure it's grass. Oh well. Let's get out of here before I get in trouble. So let's see how it works. Alright, let's go check out the pumpkins. Let's have a look at the rhubarb first. Now I'm not sure what kind of tree this is. It's pretty big. The rhubarb come up really good. Oh. know what that is. It's not gonna stay though. Okay. Our goal is to get in here one day and see if we can clean this out. Figure out what's in there. And perhaps get rid of all those little bushes that are there. Like growing up. So what do we got going on here? Eh? I made this for my wife. What we do for love, eh? And I managed to get in here. I still got to try to get that out of there one way or another. And it was up about another inch above that or higher. And I used to nail it with the mower every once in a while, and you just get stopped dead in your tracks. We'll go check see how the berries are doing. The raspberries are a long way off. There's nothing happening there. And the blackberries, I can tell from here, be another couple of weeks for sure. But they're starting to get pretty big. They're as big as the end, almost the end of my finger here when they get going. So, let's check out the spuds. Oh, mosquitoes. I managed to pull this part of the fence up a little bit. Right here. But you can see it's all big pieces tore off. But you can't do it, and you can only do it in the spring. So now these potatoes, oh my gosh, they're huge. Check around here for some, see if we can see some bugs underneath them. Oh, look at that, there's a deer track. Oh. The housefly. Oh. Looks good. Oh, we got some shrooms. And you eat these things? Okay, that's enough for now. And you can see the big rocks that are in here. Into the tulies. I don't have my clippers with me. This I cleaned up here the other day. Still got lots of work to do here though. Got to get this bush pile out. Make sure that I can get in here. I'll weed whack that down as best as I can. Try to get the, maybe I'll start up a little more and get that in here. And I'll get a check in through here. So I know there's sticks and stuff like that from when my son knocked a lot of the limbs off, the lower limbs off. And he told me what this tree was, but I don't remember. They're all the same. Oh, look at the apples on that. Loaded. Can you see them? Okay, battery's gonna die here. That's got lots of apples, and this one don't have too many. Gonna have to start watching some videos on seeing how everybody prunes their trees. And that firewood shed right there, where that bush is, gonna thin that out, and maybe we'll stick it right there. Want to get it out of the way, but I like sitting here if we have a nice fire to be able to look out this way, but you can't right now because of the fog. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming with me for a little whatever today. I wasn't planning on making a video, but we got one now. So quite a bit of wood came out. When you think about how much is left up to that part, there's still 3 cords out here though. What I'm going to do is, my wife started these little piles with the short pieces. What I'll do is I might stack the regular pieces in here, start going along here, and then that way I can eventually we'll take from that end once we get the shed done, and then I can get my mower up and down here. Anyway, that's enough of that for now. We'll talk to you folks later. You have a great day. Maybe even a great weekend. See you later.